go to be exposed to very high quality music in a setting that we're not familiar with, so that we learn more about ourselves as artists and musicians, and we gain a wider understanding of why we do what we do and why people around the world do the same things as us.
To come not only to just learn how to play music, like a lot of other music camps, but to also understand, there's activities designed to understand who you are as an artist and to really investigate your own relationship with music.
The Vanderbilt Music Academy is a chance for us undergraduate students who would probably never get the chance to play with caliber musicians that we get to here. Like, you bring in the Berlin Philharmonic musicians, we play with lessons with them, master classes, we go to their concerts, they know who we are, they take us out when, after a concert to have a conversation, and you would never have that one-on-one experience at school, and it's just, I guess it's more one-on-one time with a professional musician than you probably would have back at Vanderbilt.
Can you start really piano there, Thomas? Oh, you started getting fun on this. Great. Lindsay, I need more energy there. Before we da 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 dim da dum. Oh yeah. Okay. Really more da 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 dim. Because it's something new. This before was da 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 dum. Okay.
I think this place, you get a lot of experiences that you would be harder to get in America, just because you're coming to them, you're coming to the artists, the famous European teachers, instead of waiting for them to come to you in America.
I've been living together in a house, in a little apartment, and we've been doing various activities, going to concerts, well I guess that still counts as music, and various other inner artist activities. We did some painting, we learned about contemporary dance, we've been wandering around the city and exploring Aix.
Pretty much every second of the day was doing something I loved, so I mean, that was the coolest part, is constantly doing something amazing, yeah.
We go eat with French families that, even though we can't speak French, they just try to have a conversation with us, and there's usually some Vanderbilt students from the France Center who actually do speak French, and they try to kind of interpret for us so we can actually have a conversation with them and eat wonderful food.
It's a really nice place. People are really nice here. I mean, they try to speak English when they can, but like, you never feel bad that you don't know how to speak French that well. You know, they work with you, they try to understand you, and it's a small town, but it's nice. I like it.
I shop at the market a lot, so I guess my favorite thing outside of like music is going to the markets on Tuesdays and like shopping, like butchering French to buy some good food and like bargaining for prices. So
It's nice, it's laid back, no one's in a hurry. You can eat bread every morning.
We got to go to places such as Cassis and Avignon just to experience France as a culture.
Being in France and getting time to explore on our own and hearing the language, and swimming at Cassis was probably my favorite excursion-like activity. So now I can say I've been in the Mediterranean.
We also worked on acting with our instruments in a way, really understanding how to portray things with our instruments, and just a lot of different things.
I really liked painting as an extra musical activity because a lot of times I have the same kind of creative urges that I have that I want to go, I don't know, just go paint on a wall or something, or that's the same kind of thing I feel when I just want to go play music for myself.
Even though we were in a whole group, it was very personal because when we were painting, I could tell just looking at other people's, what they were painting, it was very like reflective of how we felt, and just I saw a new side of everybody too, the way they express themselves musically, and then also just like on paper, the way they draw, the way they paint, the colors they use.
One favorite experience that I had here would probably be having a wine tasting with the actual French wine guy. That was definitely an experience. So, yeah. Like all the whole like French meal thing, and like everyone talking at the same time and sniffing the wine like that and everything.
It feels actually after 2.5 weeks like we've been living here, not just visiting. We had most mornings to practice freely for a couple hours, usually with some quintet rehearsals and stuff. And then we had 2 lessons, which were definitely the highlight for me.
My favorite teacher is probably Aline, just because like I've learned so much from her, from just like the 2 lessons I've had with her. And a lot of things she says are just like basic things that you need to be a musician. So you can learn a lot from someone in the Berlin Philharmonic.
I like Aline a lot, my teacher. She just tells me like if the phrase is not working or like it's not that good, and she just like tells me, she doesn't tell me, she just like asks me where do you think this phrase is going to, and then where it ends and stuff, and then like I just find the answer from like the conversation between me and her, and then I try and then it works.
There are 2 more places where I have to organize my body for you. But you did already very, very much. I just want it. So just what you just played, for this note, you need more gold. So try to save here, so you can still hear a bit more gold. You notice for the G you have so much gold. And I would like